Noe. Hey, bro,
Huh?
it's time to record the podcast, man.
I guess. Fine. All right. Welcome everybody to the Knowing Abel podcast. We're just two dudes chilling in our rooms, just talking about whatever we want, and you guys are gonna listen. How's your day going?
It's going all right, man. How's yours?
Honestly, pretty good. Pretty good. I did some pretty good things today.
What'd you do, man? What'd you do?
I slept. I ate. Used the bathroom. I put out the podcast episode a couple days ago as well. I put out the first episode. This is episode 2. Do you guys realize this is episode 2 of the Knowing Abel podcast?
Numero
Which means that you know what that means, Abel? To have a second episode?
What does that mean, bro?
It means that we didn't get bored after the first one.
True.
We're here to do another one. And so what'd you do today?
Man, just woke up, did a little bit of service, did some errands with my dad, rode some bikes. Pretty much it. I mean, now we're here doing the podcast. Just chilling, man. Just chilling.
Whew. Nice. How did it go editing the sports one? I haven't released that one yet, but how did editing that one go?
It went all right. I mean, I don't know if it's this recording system or whatever, but some of the parts when we were talking got choppy, so I tried my best to edit around that and, fuse everything together. And then
I think
my favorite part was putting the EA Sports sound effect in there.
Honestly, adding sound effects was one of my favorite parts about it too. For the people that are probably by the time that this episode comes out, the sports podcast would have been released. And to the people asking about that, about if we're gonna do another one of those, Abel, you wanna take this one away? What are we gonna do?
If the sports podcast gets enough, commentary and views, then. And if we get enough requests to do another one, then we will. But if not, we'll keep doing this one. I mean, this one's fun,
Yeah. This one's the main one. This is we can even talk about sports on here every once in a while when something big happens,
Yeah, the last time was the Super Bowl. So I mean, that was a special event. So I mean,
that didn't age well, boy.
No,
that one hasn't aged well. Our predictions have not aged well. And by the time I released that podcast episode, it would have already been 3 weeks since that Super Bowl, and neither of us got it right.
We did not, bro.
And you know what the worst part is that Asmin. She was going for Tampa Bay the whole time, and you guys probably know if you guys listen to the sports podcast episode, you probably know who Yasmin is. She was the hostess of that show. For anybody that was wondering, but she was clowning on me the whole time because she was going for Tampa Bay. She was legit clowning on me. Like for every touchdown that happened, she would text me and be like, "Yeah, see, touchdown." And things like that.
Bro, I was like, dang, but at the same time, I was like, okay, all right, I see you, Brady.
Yeah. I just realized we haven't recorded since the Super Bowl. You realize that? We haven't recorded a podcast episode. And honestly, you guys, that's on my laziness. I have been sitting on the first podcast episode for 3 weeks. And that was just pure laziness from my part. And you guys are probably going to realize in the very first couple seconds that editor Noe had some fun with the background music in the back. Did you catch that I put the Mario Strikers pause music in the back?
Dude, Mario Strikers is honestly one of my favorite Mario sports games.
And the sad part is that they never made a sequel. I would have loved a Mario Strikers sequel.
Or at least a remastered for the Switch would be so dope.
You know the thing is, I think it would work better on the Switch than it did on the Wii.
Yeah.
Because while the Switch has motion controls, which I don't like motion control, especially how Nintendo integrates it.
Mm-hmm.
But just it would be so cool to have just a remaster, and I think the controller would be best for it because it's the best fusion. of what the Wii remote was.
I would literally go buy my little brother that game, like right now if they had it.
Do you remember the nostalgia of playing that game? Like just you and your friends, we would get together, you'd spend the night, and you guys would just play Mario Strikers.
Yeah, dude. Because originally it was on GameCube, right?
GameCube, yeah, it was on GameCube, and then they put it on the Wii.
Yeah, that's why it was more
I
nostalgic
just,
because my cousins used to play it on their GameCubes, and I was like, dude, this is like awesome.
yeah, it was like, dude, that pause music though, that's like the national anthem of rage quitting though. I'll give it that. Every time that, because every time that I would play with friends and I would lose, I would just pause it. And as I'm just losing my mind, I just hear those bongo drums in the back. I and I could be losing my mind, just like raging hard. Honestly, though, the nostalgia of just playing with your friends in general is like, I don't think that'll ever happen again. That that dude, I would. That was the national anthem of rage quitters. That should be the national anthem. It's so passive aggressive. It is so peaceful. Like you could put that in a bathroom. You could put that in an elevator. You could put that in the lobby of a hotel. It would fit. It would fit anywhere.
That's true.
It would work on the beach. You could play
Dude,
that at
that
the
would be
beach.
so good, like as elevator music, and you're just like trying to get to like the fifth floor, and it's taking forever, and you're just like, dang, why is it so hot
Abel,
in
what are the odds? Abel,
here? Yeah.
you know how to play What Are the Odds, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like when
where
you're
I
like,
like,
what are the odds like out of 10
for those who don't know.
or like out of 5 or
Yeah.
something like that?
And then you have to like at the same time guess the same number, and if you have
All
guess
right.
the same number, you have to do it.
Yes, yes, I
All right, what are
remember.
Abel? What are the odds that when we go to Japan next year, if we can,
Mm-hmm.
that at one point during either when we arrive on the plane
Mm-hmm.
or off of or when we're leaving the plane, you have to play the Mario Strikers theme full blast on one of your speakers for like 0.5 seconds. What are the odds?
All right. Out of what odds? Like what number are
Choose. You
we
can
going?
choose whatever number. Choose whatever number. That's up
All
to
right.
you.
Out of 5.
Out of 5? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2,
2,
3, 2.
3. Wait, hold on. Let's go again.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. All right.
All right,
Ready?
ready? All right.
Ready?
1,
2,
2,
3,
3, 2.
5.
Ah, dang it. Dang it. That would have been beautiful. Just the amount of people that A would have been woken up by that. And then B, the amount of people that would be confused on why there's Mario Strikers music is just that would have been beautiful. But
Bro, do you remember that one game that was called Mario Sluggers?
oh my god, I love that game. Dude, Mario Sluggers. Oh my god. Dude, that game was so crazy. And then you had to like aim the little ball to hit to like really get a hit going.
Yeah. That game was dope, bro.
Honestly, just the nostalgia of hanging out with your friends. Like after a long day of school, you get home. It's a Friday night. You call your friend Timmy from across the street, and you get your cousins and brothers together, and it's like, have my mom ask your mom if you can spend the night or spend the weekend. We can play Mario Strikers, and my mom can order us pizza and stuff like that. Mario Strikers, Halo 3, Smash Brawl, because Brawl was the big thing back in the day.
Brawl was dope,
I
yeah.
don't think that'll ever be like recreated. Like I don't think after our generation that feeling of like spending the night playing video games with your friends all in the same place will ever be like redone. Because if you think
Yeah.
about it, like even Halo and like and games like that, who were like the pioneers of like split screen multiplayer, they stopped doing it. It's all online now. Every game is
Yeah.
online.
Kind of sucks
It's
now.
all online multiplayer. Yeah,
Because
I
I
don't like
remember.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Go
Because I
for it. What do you
remember.
remember?
I remember, like, I would go to my cousin's house, and we would just split screen all the time. It didn't matter which game. It could be from Need for Speed to an FPS to any kind of game, Mario. It didn't even matter what kind of console, Xbox, PlayStation,
Yeah.
Nintendo. Split screen was a thing.
It was
And
in the moment,
yeah,
and I don't think that moment will ever be recreated again. You know,
yeah, because less and
and
less uh
like
developers are
I would
making.
love, I would pay like thousands of dollars to just recreate one of those days, relive one of those nights.
Dude, honestly,
Like,
staying up till
or
like
like,
3 playing games, like,
yeah, playing video games as your mom like was trying her best to stay up to watch you guys, and then she would just give up and
yeah,
go to
she'd be
bed.
like around
All right.
11ish. She'd be like, "All right, guys,
Yeah,
going to bed."
and you guys, and you probably didn't even notice. None of us noticed until like after we all got tired.
Oh wait, what? She left?
And it's like, well, she left. Okay, good night, mom. And nobody answers because she's already asleep.
She already knocked out like 3 hours ago. It's like
Yeah.
what?
Like that feeling, just that joy. I think just childhood, like nostalgia. I think is just probably because, like, as an adult, right? I mean, looking at it from my parents' point of view, it's like it's just a bunch of kids getting together, and I don't think I would love, like, as a parent to just if in the future I do have kids or something like that, I would love to like do something like that. Like, or if my kids they do sleepovers and stuff like that and play split screen multiplayer. That's the
Yeah,
only reason I would like go on eBay and like buy those old consoles and the games.
for reals. That would be
Dude, we
dope.
should do that. We should do that. We should buy a bunch of old consoles and then get them split screen multiplayers and then just have a game night one day.
Dude, the originals, Battlefronts, dude. Those games.
Dude, the original Star Wars Battlefronts, don't get me started on how great those were.
Remember Battlefront? I think it was 2 or 3, and those were.
Battlefront 2 is the one that had you go between prequels and the Empire.
Yes, yes, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
That one was the best Star Wars Battlefront
Best
game.
Star Wars Battlefront ever. It's better than the new ones, dude. It's better than the new ones.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's crazy.
Oh my god. Back in the day, this was like what, probably like 2010, 2008 and stuff.
Yeah,
Whenever
yeah, yeah.
Bruno Mars was barely coming into the industry and when Pitbull was on every feature.
When it used to be on PSP.
What it used to be. Remember people like were bragging about their PlayStation Vitas or stuff like that?
Dude.
Remember when kids would brag about those on the bus? And like nowadays, where are those kids at?
Dude, honestly, I remember that and I was like, dang, those kids are so cool. And then like a couple years passed and I was like, dude, whatever happened to the PS Vita? It's like, I don't know. It dropped off. It fell off.
I know, right? I would love to to see where those kids are nowadays. So PS Vita kids down in the comments, let us know. Are you guys okay? Or how are you guys doing? Do you still have your PS Vita
Or
and
did you
things like
sell it?
that? Did you sell it? And if you are selling it, send me the link on eBay so I can buy one. I would love to have one to show people in like 30 years from now and be like, yeah, people used to brag about this on the bus. But
Be honest,
oh my
PS
god,
Vita kids, did you switch to Nintendo Switch?
they probably did.
Dude,
You know
honestly?
what? They probably did. But dude, remember when Bruno Mars was like barely in the music industry?
Yeah.
I was back in those days too.
Back in those
Now he
days,
just,
man. When he was like,
honest
I wanna
opinion,
be a
yeah,
millionaire.
so very bad.
Yeah. Now
Oh
he
my
is.
gosh.
So it's
Now
crazy.
now he is a billionaire. Probably. What did you think about his new song with
Dude,
Sting?
Anderson Paak and him go so hard, bro.
Dude, Anderson Paak and him are like a match made in
It's
heaven.
like an
It's like,
iconic duo, bro.
yeah, you took someone who's a really great pop singer in Bruno Mars, and you take a great soul singer in Anderson, and put them together on the same album,
Mm-hmm.
on the same song, nevertheless, and magic can happen, and it did happen. That chorus, though,
Magic,
whew,
Magic was born, bro.
magic was born this day. Honestly, I can't wait for this album.
Dude,
I cannot
same.
wait. But my favorite thing about Bruno Mars is that like he'll show up, drop an album, get a bunch of nominations, and top the charts, and then disappear for like 3-4 years.
For reals, dude. Honestly, you know what was crazy? Before that song came out, I was like thinking about Bruno Mars, and I was like, man, whatever happened to that guy, man?
I was thinking the same thing too. Or I don't know if we talked about it. If we talked about it, or if I mentioned it somewhere on like Instagram or something. If we probably talked about this about he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Went.
And then,
My favorite thing though. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
No, no. My favorite thing is that up until excluding this last song that came out, there's been a perfect transition of Bruno Mars throughout his 3 albums. We went
Yeah,
from simp to pimp, from hooligans up to 24 karat magic. We went from simp to pimp.
dude, that's true. And
Like
now we
he
go
went
for
from being
like,
like what?
we just had that awkward
I love
silence.
this
No,
silence. I love this. I love in podcasts when this awkward silence happens. It's just
yeah,
like
because I was like, wait, is he gonna say or I'm gonna say? No, because like then he went from that pimp, then he went to like this like soul singer vibe, you know?
transcended. He's gone to a farther plane. He's he somehow went farther than pimp.
Yeah.
He respects women, but also respects himself.
And that's what
And
we love
that
to see.
exactly. Let's talk about something else though. Something
All right.
I think both of us we talked about this. Space Jam 2. What are your thoughts on Space Jam 2? But just looking at just like the screenshots, because we still don't have a trailer.
Yeah, dude. I've been waiting for this trailer for a minute, and I've been
Yeah,
seeing a lot of things on the media, and people are like, dang, some people are hecka mad. Like, most people sound mad. And I mean,
yeah, I'm very surprised.
yeah, I mean, I can see why, but at the same time, it's like, dude, it's gonna happen. We all knew a sequel was gonna happen. It, a sequel was
Agree.
going to happen regardless because they even talked about it right after the first Space Jam came out.
It
So
is by far probably like not the best sports movie, because that would have to go to The Sandlot. And The Sandlot's the best sports movie of all time. But as far as basketball movies go, it's the best one.
yeah,
I mean, but at the same time, there's no real competition with basketball movies. Because I mean,
well, like Mike,
is there? Oh yeah, there's Like Mike, Thunder Shack, Air. We can't forget Airbud. I think Airbud's number 2. Airbud has to be
dude.
number 2.
What about white boys can't jump?
Oh, that's right. White boys can't jump.
That movie was actually
Yeah,
pretty
but
good.
yeah, but as far as like that is Space Jam is by far the best basketball movie,
Yeah,
and it's ironic that one of the best basketball players starred in that movie.
yeah, that's
This
true.
might sound controversial to some people, but in my opinion, there is no such thing the greatest of all time in basketball. All the basketball heads like, dang. Like, but if
Although
I would
although
say,
we all wear the shoes,
yeah, gotta be the shoes. It's gotta be the shoes.
it's gotta be the shoes.
I love that commercial so much, and I wasn't even born when that commercial came out. That's my favorite part is that I wasn't even born when that commercial came out, but I still know the commercial.
That's how you know
What it is
you're a
that
man of culture.
yeah, I think what it was is that Michael Jordan was just such a big brand. Like
Yeah,
he's just he's an icon. I mean, you don't even have to like basketball, and yet we're all wearing Jordan shoes. Things like that. Like, you can show the Jordan logo to anybody, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know that logo. It's the Jordan logo."
yeah, that's true.
But Space Jam 2, the graphics look good. I'm just gonna say it right now. The graphics do look good. They look clean.
They did downgrade Lola though, bro. Let's be
They downgrade.
honest.
I am convinced convinced that that's what brought furries. They would not have existed if it wasn't for Space Jam. But yeah, overall, I really hope this is a good movie. I mean,
I hope so
it's
too.
obvious. Yeah, I think what it is that it's a lot of people complaining because they watched it when.
Yeah, I
I,
did.
I
Yeah,
yeah. I think I mean, let's call them what they are. They're old heads. What these old heads need to realize is that this isn't a movie. Well, it is a movie for them, but at the same time, it's the LeBron one generations to have like fully seen Kobe play in his
that's
prime.
crazy, bro. That
Do
is
you
crazy.
remember when they do like that's? I remember when Kobe retired. I remember that
Yeah, I remember that too. His last game, everything.
60 points.
Yeah,
Honestly, baller way to go out. I would love to like if I retire from anything, I would love for my last day to just be like fully like dedicated. I said like some sort of record. I would love that.
that would be sick.
Baller way to go out. But I would love that a lot.
I honestly
I saw.
wish I was there for that game.
Uh, I wish I was there too. There's someone who tried to sell the air. Like someone tried to sell a Ziploc bag of air from Kobe's last game on eBay.
No
And
way.
they actually got bids. It went up to like $10,000, I think.
No way. How can you even prove it's the
People
real air?
exactly. That's my thing. Apparently they have a picture.
Hold on, bro.
But like you could have taken that picture anywhere. Look this up.
Let's be honest. That means anybody could sell bags of air and say it was from Kobe's last game.
You can fill thousands of bags of air and just say that a celebrity breathed in the same restaurant. Like if I wanted to, I could sell a Ziploc bag full of air and just sell it on eBay and say Ariana Grande air. How how much do you think that would sell for on eBay? And be honest.
Man, at least 5,000.
That low? You think
Maybe
it would be that
more.
low? I think it would be more because you got to realize we have the Ariana Grande stands that are the ones that are gullible. I'm not saying they're all gullible, but there's some that will do anything for Ariana Grande merchandise and or collectibles. We got Nickelodeon lovers. We got people that just have celebrity crushes on Ariana Grande, which apparently is a lot.
Dang.
A lot of people have Ariana Grande as their celebrity crush.
Honestly, bro, she's never really been a celebrity crush for me. Even on Sam and Cat, bro, when it was like Nickelodeon.
I never liked Sam and Cat. I won't be honest. I never liked that show.
No?
I think that was, granted, that was towards the end of the Nickelodeon phase for me.
Yeah,
That was towards the tail end of my Nickelodeon watching.
that was when Nickelodeon kind of was going downhill for me.
It's when I think they were transitioning. They were going through some sort of like weird experimental period.
And then SpongeBob wasn't even the same after that.
Oh, SpongeBob, man. I loved SpongeBob. Dude, do you remember the okay. Tell me if I'm wrong here. But this feels like a fever dream of mine. But I specifically remember an episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob joins a cult of squids. Do you remember that?
Dude,
Am I the only one that remembers that?
dude, I don't remember that, bro. Wait.
Yeah. Okay, so let me describe the plot real quick.
All right,
So
go ahead.
SpongeBob and Patrick, they're doing their usual comeuppance, right? They're doing their thing. They're doing whatever it is that they do every episode. And Squidward is like in like this red robe and stuff like that. And they ask him, it's like, hey, where are you going,
Dude, I
Squidward? It's like,
do remember
oh, I'm
that.
going to my thingy here with all a bunch of other squid. And it's like, SpongeBob, I'm going with all of my other brothers. We're going to this building. And then apparently SpongeBob and Patrick join.
Dude, I remember that actually.
I feel like that was a fever dream. Like they introduced a cult into SpongeBob. That's my favorite thing is that there's a cult in SpongeBob.
That is a real episode, you guys. It's
That
true.
is a real
This
episode.
is not made up, and this is not fan fiction.
There's probably some dude out there making SpongeBob fan fictions on the daily, and that disgusts me
Dude.
as a person.
And
that
he's like
that like
posting them on his
disgusts
blog. He's just like
on his
typing
on his
away.
Reddit. He's posting them
On
on his
his
Reddit.
Reddit. It's called the SpongeBob fan fiction Reddit.
r/SpongeBob fan fictions.
For real. What the heck? That's crazy to
Slash
think about.
SpongeBob fanfic. There probably is, but let's speak to the public right now. How about this for an idea for the podcast episode? Let's create a SpongeBob not fan fiction, but a story, our own story. I'll talk for like 5 minutes, and then you just take it wherever, and then I'll take over, and then you do it one more time. We'll do it
All right,
three
let's go.
times.
Let's
Let's
go.
look at
Let's
three
do it.
times. Okay. Okay. Are you ready, kids? No, I'm not gonna start off like that. I can't do that. Okay, I gotta get my good French accent going. Ah, bikini bottom. I hate that. That does not sound good.
12
Such
hours later.
such a great place to have Krabby Patty. Ah, SpongeBob is working the kitchen. I me boy, my student, the Pearl student load lets are not gonna pay themselves. Work me boy, work. I don't pay you enough to just dilly dally and make 5 patties. Make 10. Mr. Krabs, there's no one in the restaurant. Okay, take it from there, Abel.
Oh man. Okay. There's no one in the restaurant, Mr. Krabs. What do you want? Your money to go to shreds? Me money, boyo. And then and then Patrick walks in and he's like, "Can I get a Krabby Patty with cheese?" And then he orders 10 Krabby Patties, but but he gave Mr. Krabs his credit card. So Mr. Krabs is just giving him patties and patties and patties and patties until Patrick doesn't know how many patties he's eaten. And remember when Squidward was eating all those Krabby Patties in the safe? So
Yeah.
it goes to his thighs. He blows up the Krusty Krab a freaking 100th time because the Krusty Krab has blown up so many times before. And they have to call the ambulance. Everybody's on fire. It's spreading to Bikini Bottom. Plankton rains down, and he is now the top food restaurant of Bikini Bottom. Because the chum bucket's made out of metal. It's not going to shreds.
Okay, that's pretty good. You want me to take over, or you still got
Yeah,
more
go ahead,
left
go
in
ahead,
the
go ahead.
tank? Okay. Plankton goes, hey, 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 this is it, Krabs. This was my plan all along. I made sure that Patrick had a unlimited credit card, and I made sure that he ordered as many Krabby Patties as possible until he exploded due to his massive thighs that he got because eating your greasy Krabby Patties. Now I'm going to take your formula and I am going to create different options appealing to the millennials. I'm going to create vegan Krabby Patties, low carb Krabby Patties. I'm even going to lettuce, seaweed wrap them. So that way they're healthy and appeal to the millennials. I'm going to be a gazillionaire. Hey, you can't do that, Plankton. Watch me, crabs. And Patrick walks off. And then he goes to Karen. Karen, look what I've got. You've got the secret formula? Yes, I do, Karen. Now, upload this into my iCloud. Karen, upload. Okay, Plankton, I'm uploading it now. Oops, something's wrong. What's wrong, Karen? It appears that you got hacked on your computer. What do you mean? Well, because you didn't add NordVPN, you
I'm dead right now.
You seem to have no virus protection, and anyone can get your IP from anywhere. Anywhere? Yes. With the free trial of NordVPN, you yourself can have the security that you need to do anything. And you can even watch Netflix from different countries without leaving the comfort of your home. For example, if you like Doctor Who, you can go onto UK Netflix and be able to watch it from there. Huh. Interesting, but how does this help with the fan fiction? It doesn't. This was just here so that way someone who's probably animating this right now in their room has to listen to an entire ad that we weren't even sponsored by. Huh. That is interesting. Plankton busts through the door. Get away.
Wait, is it my turn?
It's your turn. It's your turn.
Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say after that NordVPN ad.
Patrick just
After that
burst into the door.
NordVPN.
Patrick burst through the door screaming. Where do you take it from here?
Okay. You Wumbo. I Wumbo. He, she, we, Wumbo. I'm turning time back, Plankton, and there's nothing you can do about it. So he brings back the time machine from when SpongeBob and Patrick were looking like monkeys. And he turns back time so far, everything is black in space.
and then he meets Plankton, and Plankton has assembled the Infinity Stones with his Infinity Gauntlet. He goes, "It's over, SpongeBob. I am inevitable." And he snaps his two fingers together. But what he didn't realize was that SpongeBob had taken the Infinity Stones. And he's like, "And I'm a goofy goober." Snaps his fingers. And then everything goes back exactly where it was, but SpongeBob is laying there, burned. And then Sandy walks over. "SpongeBob, you saved the Bikini Bottom." Had to be done. "Sandy, I'm not feeling too good. I'm not feeling so good." And then SpongeBob fades away. Now snapped. And
Before
then the French music plays. Another day, Bikini Bottom for sure. Boom, doom, doom, boom, doom, doom. What do you think of that conclusion?
Dude, honestly, that was pretty dope. But before, I was thinking before he snaps his fingers, SpongeBob hits him in the chest with a spatula, and then he snaps fingers. And he says,
my god.
"You should have." And then he goes, "You should have aimed for the eye."
it! Dang it! I should have thought of that. Oh my god! You should have aimed for the eye crabs. I would love that so much.
And then after, it's like,
It just ends like that. No post credits scene, nothing like that. No
no
post
post
credits.
credits, no nothing, just
No. It just ends on a blank screen, and then you just hear the audio of some Krabby Patties flipping. And it says,
yeah,
in memory of SpongeBob SquarePants, 1999 to 2021.
dude, yes, and it's like it's just a blank screen, but it's the blank floral screen that they use at the end of the episodes,
Yeah, there we go. I would
and
love
that's
that.
it.
I would. We need to send this audio to Nickelodeon ASAP. We need this to happen. I'm gonna send it. If they can greenlight Camp Coral and greenlight a SpongeBob movie where Jay Bovlin does the theme song, this can get greenlighted. This can get greenlighted. They're greenlighting anything these days.
Honestly, dude.
Disney greenlighted a TV show where a dude who kills people for a living befriends an alien baby and then goes on space adventures. We
An
can get this
alien
greenlighted.
baby. Yes, exactly. An alien baby that's confused for Baby Yoda. And then we find out season 2, his name is Grogu. Sorry for the spoilers if anybody didn't watch it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of their fault at this point. It's been like what, 2-3 months already.
Yeah. But come on now. If they greenlighted that, they can greenlight this.
Exactly.
And just mind you,
So
Disney is strict. So there's
yeah,
my point.
if that can get greenlighted, our SpongeBob fan fiction audio can get greenlit by Nickelodeon.
Look, if
We
Sam
forgot
and
to add the
Cat can
bubble
get
ball. We need
greenlighted,
to add the bubble ball. We need to somehow add the bubble ball. That could be the third act. That could be like the ending third act.
yeah.
SpongeBob defeats no, and gets all of the Infinity Stones because of the bubble ball. Go.
For real.
Oh my god, I
There
love
we
that.
go.
The Bubble Bowl episode was Band Geeks was one of the best episodes of all time, SpongeBob wise.
Dude,
I
Band
think
Geeks was dope.
that episode alone is gonna go down in cartoon history for just how popular and how well done that episode was.
Yeah.
I think if they ended the show on that episode, it would have been a great conclusion. It's like Squidward's happy, everybody's happy. It's like that would have been a good way to go out. But no,
Yeah.
it's 2021 and we're getting a SpongeBob movie. And then we're also getting a SpongeBob spin-off. And SpongeBob is not stopping anytime soon. I
That's
think they
true.
should call it quits with SpongeBob. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a bitter old person who's like, old SpongeBob is the best. I just think, I mean, the creator of SpongeBob, he's already gone.
Yeah.
And I specifically remember seeing a post once that said that he never wanted to see a spin-off of SpongeBob ever made. And lo and behold, the moment he dies, they greenlight a spinoff.
Yeah, man, that's messed up, honestly.
I think, yeah, that's kind of messed up, and I don't see Nickelodeon letting go of SpongeBob anytime soon because I mean, why would they? If the goose keeps making golden eggs, why stop it, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, go on YouTube and just look up SpongeBob 5-minute episodes 24/7, and there's Nickelodeon has a live stream going on 5-minute episodes of SpongeBob. They cut them up a little bit and then put them on there, and it's like so they're milking SpongeBob dry.
How long can they milk
I
the
would
cow
just
before the cow goes dry?
it's a cow farm. We're gonna make cows all night.
It's gonna be cows on the farm. It's cow farm. This guy,
Cow
like,
farm. There's gonna be cows all time. I love Back to the Barnyard so much.
dude,
Who would
Barnyard
thought?
was one of the underrated movies of our like generation, bro.
Who would have thought that a movie of Kevin James voicing a male cow with udders
A
would
brown cow.
defy my he's a black and white cow, male cow with udders. Who would have
Oh
thought
wait,
that that
his
would
dad's a brown
defy?
cow. Huh.
Yeah, his dad's the brown cow. Who would have thought that that movie, that character would define my childhood? You know, it's another obscure cartoon movie that, like, looking back on it today, I'm like, I would have never like as an adult, I would not have liked this. Or,
Which one, bro?
like, looking back, Shark Tale. Shark Tale, like, the only reason I like it now is because of the nostalgia I had for Shark Tale as a kid. Like, if I didn't have the nostalgia, I probably would have just written it off.
Dude.
You remember Shark Tale?
Shark Tale was dope. Will Smith did good.
I just remember the Will Smith fish. They spent way too much time making that so realistic to him. It
Dude,
haunts my
they
dreams.
made the fish look so much like him though. Let's be honest.
They made it look too much like him. I think we reached that point in life. Go check the Discord general real quick. The general chat. I just posted. You looking at it? For the people that are listening to this, I just put a giant picture of Will Smith as a fish. It's a giant close up. It has natural teeth. They gave him natural looking teeth. They gave him human teeth.
I think they copied and pasted his smile in there, bro.
They really did. Bro, remember the gold digger fish?
For reals.
Yeah, bro, honestly, they were too ahead of their time with that one.
The
They were
gold
too
digger.
ahead of the times with the gold digger
Once
fish.
I grew up
I
and
don't
I was
even
like,
know her name. I don't even know the character's name. I just know her as the gold digger fish.
for
'Cause,
real.
you know, she take my money when I'm in need. You know, I should have that sewn on a pillow. If she take money when I'm in need, yeah, she's a giant friend indeed. Finish it
Yes.
off, Abel.
Yeah, she's a gold digger.
Oh,
Way over
way over
town.
town.
Who digs on me?
And then it would start off. They have a better acapella to the trap beat in, like, transition. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, that divorce, man, that's crazy. We haven't recorded since the divorce.
So
We
it
haven't recorded
actually,
since the
so it,
filing.
so it actually went like through the divorce.
From what we hear, the papers are filed. Kim
That's
Kardashian
crazy,
filed them.
bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What
My
she doesn't
favorite.
understand, bro, is that she's gonna give us the best album ever.
No, she's gonna be the inspiration to the best album ever created.
Yep.
That's if but I think the only way we're gonna get an album is if Kanye West goes on his meds. I hate to say it, he's gonna have to take his medication.
Yeah,
He hasn't been.
perhaps.
According to him, he's not taking his medication because, quote
Didn't he
unquote, it
tweet
messes
something
with
like
his
that?
creativity.
Yeah.
He hasn't tweeted since the election. I haven't. He hasn't tweeted since the election. He has been
I
totally
thought,
off the grid.
yeah, on the election, didn't he tweet? I mean, not since the election, but he tweeted I think a little before, and he was like, "I'm off my meds" or something.
Let me see, because I actively check in on his Twitter just to see if I have missed anything. Uh, um, hold on. I think the last time he ever tweeted was just a picture of him saying Kanye 2024, and it's a picture of him on a map. And then let's see, keep believing Kanye 2020. Thank you, Jesus. The first vote in my life. We are here to serve, and I voted for the one person I have confidence in, myself. I love that. That is a pure Kanye line right there.
For real.
I like how the two people it recommends that I follow are Drake and J. Cole. So ironic. My favorite like music theory right now is that Drake had an affair with Kim Kardashian. That's like my favorite to think about
Dude, did you
because it
listen to that
low key
song?
could have. I the new one,
Yeah.
yeah. It feels like there's some shots fired. There were some shots fired at Kanye.
Yeah. There was
You know
for
what the
sure.
crazy thing is? This
What,
all
bro?
started because Kanye West released an instrumental that Drake wanted and was going to buy. And you know what instrumental that was?
Which one, bro?
Which song it was?
Hmm.
I feel like you know this. Lift Yourself, dude.
Oh yeah.
Drake wanted that beat. He wanted the Lift Yourself beat.
Lift
He's going
yourself
to
up.
pay for it. Whoopity scoop. Scoopity whoop. Whoop.
And
Whoopity whoop.
honestly, it's funny because Kanye got that beat instead of Drake, right? And Drake had a whole
Yeah,
completely different vision for it. And then Kanye goes, whoop, whoop, poop dee scoop. Like, dude, he like just comes in that beat. And it's just
I
like
love that.
that was that was one of the funniest songs.
One of my I love that just because of like the sheer pettiness in it. Like
Yeah.
he just did it because he wanted to. He was just
He
being petty in that moment.
yeah.
Kanye was being
He
petty in that moment. He said, "Oh, you're gonna pay for this beat? You want this beat? Well, guess what? I'm gonna release it. And I'm gonna say nonsense. Hey,
for
whoopity
real.
scoop poop 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 poop." And then and he's like, Kiki, do you love me? That's where the whole theory started. It was like Kiki and stuff like that. That's where the theory
Dang,
starts.
for real.
Oh, so what do we think? Do you think that Drake's new album this year, Certified Lover Boy, is gonna be good, or do you think it's gonna be more of what we've been? Is it gonna be like another Scorpion?
This next I feel like it might be like a scorpion.
You think it's gonna be like the Scorpion?
Yeah. Cause like if you heard this little EP, it's kinda
Yeah.
like it kinda goes into it.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see Drake go back to like the old Take Care days, but I know
Yeah.
that those days are long behind us. Because
Because
I mean,
because
everybody can come
remember
to.
the because remember before he dropped Scorpion, he dropped the scary hours, the first EP, and it was
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like hinting on how it was gonna sound.
Why is Kevin Love trending?
Right
Oh,
now?
showing interest. Yeah, yeah. I guess he's trying. Oh, he's just showing interest in the Mavericks. Okay, that's cool. Another stretch big. I mean, they already got Porzingis, but I mean, hey. But oh, you know who? I'm still waiting on J. Cole. I'm still waiting on Kendrick Lamar.
They're
Only thing
past
that's
due,
kept me
bro.
afloat. Kid Cudi dropped "Man on the Moon" before both of them dropped into their album. Do you realize that?
Dude, yes.
The last "Man on the Moon 3" and "Man on the Moon 2," the amount of time in between both of those, I think, is more than 10 years.
It is.
That is crazy to me, and it's honestly great to hear more Kid Cudi. I love Kid Cudi. What
Yeah,
are your
Kid
honest
Cudi's
opinions
great,
on Man
bro.
on the Moon 3? What was your thoughts on Man on the Moon 3?
I give it a 8 out of 10, bro. It was pretty good.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
I would give it a 9.
Really?
I'd give it a 9, and just because there's only like one or two songs that I really don't like, and this
Yeah.
is gonna ruffle a couple feathers, but it was the one with Pop Smoke. I didn't like that one.
No way.
I
That
didn't
one was
like
like,
it. I still don't like it. That
what
one,
don't you
and
like
then the
about
end
you?
of.
Is it the Pop Smoke that you don't like, or what is it about the song?
I think
Or is
it's
it
the
just the
Pop.
collab in general?
Yeah. Pop Smoke just doesn't fit with the Kid Cudi vibe.
Yeah.
I felt
That's
like it just stuck out like a sore thumb. At the same time,
yeah.
the only two songs that I complain about on this album is that one, "Show Out," and the second half of LC's "Baby Boy." The first half
Yeah.
of it was good. The first half of of LC's "Baby Boy" was great. I love that. Just sad
Yeah.
boy, it's just sad boy. What's a baby boy? Which is, I mean, granted, it's Kid Cudi going through like his emotions of his own childhood trauma, which is
Hmm.
great. That's what I like the most about Man on the Moon 1 and 2 because it's something that you can relate to. Everybody has their personal struggles that no one will ever see. That's what I think is so great about Man on the Moon. And just him accepting these struggles on Man on the Moon 3 is such a great thing. Because you
Yeah.
see the transition between the three Man on the Moon albums. And
Yeah, and then he like goes into his like dark place and speeding bullet to heaven.
I didn't like Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
Yeah. That's because it was like he was like it was
Super
his grunge
experimental.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it was super experimental. And I mean, I don't have anything wrong with people doing experimental stuff. I mean, but at least let it be good.
Yeah.
There's different types of experimentals, you know. There's the 808s. There's the for the older people like the Beatles people. There's Sergeant Pepper and Revolver from the
Yeah.
Beatles. That are though that's experimental. You can say Yeezus is experimental. Um, and just a bunch of others. I mean, there's so many experimental albums done by great artists, and they
Cherry
learn
bomb.
from that. And I think Kid Cudi did it. Yeah, Cherry Bomb. And then I feel like every artist that has gone through that little experimental phase has come back better. And I feel like Kid
Yeah.
Cudi does that really well on this album because he fuses rock into his
Hmm.
instrumentals on here, and we saw a lot of that on Kids See Ghost also.
Yeah.
I I cannot emphasize enough how much I love the Kids See Ghost album. I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward. Keep moving forward. That I love that. I love that whole album.
I'm so reborn. Yeah, bro, that's like man, and his acapellas is it just hits, bro. His humming in the acapellas just
Mhm.
hit.
But it's really great to see how the progression of the Man on the Moon albums reflects Kid Cudi's personal mental state at the time. At this
Yeah.
point in life, Kid Cudi is actually just happy. Like if I follow him on Instagram, and the dude's just having a good time. He's just living his life. You know, he's a fan. He's a father now and things like that. He's just enjoying his life,
Yeah,
just
it's
like Chance.
crazy.
You know, he loves his wife. Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife.
Dude, that song when you
That is
sent it
like,
to me, that parody, I was like,
let's go
damn,
ride a bike. But honestly, nothing. That video itself describes the big day, right? That
for real.
describes the big day. I met Kanye West. I'm never going to fail. Makes the big day. But let's talk about stands, dude. Since we're in the
All right.
music world, let's talk about stands. In your opinion, okay, excluding the K-pop people, because we know the K-pop people are like the most annoying one out there
Hmm.
and most dangerous, in my opinion. Like they will hunt you down. Literally, they will hunt you in the real world. Excluding the K-pop people, who do you think is the worst fan base or stan group?
The worst stand group, bro. It used to be the One Directions, but
They all grew up.
they all grew up and One Direction split up. Yeah, it is kind of K-pop.
But besides K-pop, who do you think?
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, bro. I don't haven't really been on the social media side like that. Who do you think?
You're gonna disagree with me, and I know a
All
lot
right.
of people are, but I know people like this firsthand. Um, the Bad Bunny stands. I'm saying it now. The
Bro.
Bad Bunny stands are the most annoying fan base on the internet, and I'm
Bad
friends with a
Bunny.
couple.
Bad Bunny's pretty cool though, man. He's
His,
one of honestly, I like him more than I like J Balvin. I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't like the fan base. I don't
Yeah.
like. I just don't like the stance.
Oh, I see what you mean.
There's a
So
difference
it's
between.
not
There's a
about the
difference between.
artist. It's not about the artist,
Yeah,
it's
no,
about the fans.
yeah. It's about their fan base, is what I'm trying to say. Who has the most annoying fan base out of any
Yeah.
artist? You know? I mean, I would love to have Bad Bunny or someone else on this podcast. I mean, I don't judge an artist based off their fan base because that's just a dumb way to rate an artist.
You know whose
In that
fan
case,
bases?
every popular artist. Go
Some
ahead.
fan bases that are annoying. I'm not saying that I don't like these artists, but I'm saying like the what is it? What's his name? Oh man,
Describe his music or name a song.
trying to think. Oh, Polo G. Um, who else?
Fan base, dude.
Roddy Rich. You know who that is?
Yeah, well, they just got the TikTok people on them. I think that's what it
Yeah,
is. Is that they
and
rode the
then
TikTok wave.
yeah, and then YB and Young Boy.
Yeah, all three of those people. It's funny because they all have one thing in common is that they all rode that TikTok wave. Like if you really dig down and look at like how they got popular and how they got their name is because of the the um the TikTok wave. Their music got popular on TikTok to dance to and stuff like that, and because of that, they got popular.
But the thing is, they don't really dance to YB and Young Boy.
And they just have it in the background.
I think
You don't remember that? Yeah.
Roddy Rich does have a lot of TikTok fan base, and I think Polo G kind of does too. But like Young Boy's more like memes.
I think when fan bases get annoying is when you tell them about another artist, they they're like, oh, you listen to that? Like they believe that their favorite artist is like the greatest of all time, the greatest to
Yes.
ever do it, and there will never
They're
be
like, I
another
only
artist.
listen to them. I only listen to them. I'm like, bro, that's kind of sad because there's a lot of good music out there.
Yeah. There's a difference between being a fan and then just being toxic.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are they're gonna hate on me for this, but I'm gonna say it right now. Bad Bunny has a lot of toxic fans. A lot.
I hope I'm not one of them, bro.
No, you're not. You're cool because you listen to a bunch of other music. But I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
you should listen to this person. They're like, oh yeah. You're like, oh yeah, sure. And you're open to other genres of music and things like that. You're not the hot Cheeto girl. Think about it. If you think of the stereotype of Bad Bunny stans, I think personally of the hot Cheeto. I think of the hot Cheeto girl when I think of Bad Bunny and the fan base.
Dang.
What do you like? You could kind of put a face to people's fan bases. For example, Swift's fan base I see as a bunch of blonde, white, 13 to 16-year-old girls.
All right.
Kanye West is
Who
his,
do you see Kanye's fan base as?
between the ages of 14 to 19, white, namely. All have both parents in their house, stable family, and have very interesting god complexes. All of them, interesting god complexes.
Dang, I feel it. All
And for
right,
the
all right.
people who are gonna like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
What about okay, you said Bad Bunny is the hot Cheeto. Okay. What about let me see. Chance.
He still has fans.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay,
He's got
okay,
fans.
okay. All right,
I'm
Ariana
kidding.
Grande. Ariana Grande.
Oh, that's my sister, dude. My sister is legitimately an Ariana Grande stan, and we can't forget about. Maybe, maybe we have to bleep out her name. I don't know. I'll ask her if we should bleep out her name or not. But Jenny is also a very large Ariana Grande stan. She is a stan. But Ariana Grande fan base. I'm gonna say kind of like mixes well with the Taylor Swift fan base of like 13 to like, but I'll up the age to like 20, mainly white and stable family, things like that. Really kind of getting into music, like they're into the mainstream
Yeah.
and moms. That's the fan base.
What about K-pop people?
All anime people. I haven't met a
No.
single person who doesn't like K-pop. There's only a few out there. They're all out for my head. They all drink boba tea. Also, if you don't drink, you can't drink boba without liking K-pop.
K-pop? I'm dead, dude. That's crazy.
One thing this video needs: K-pop.
For real.
Okay, so give me another fan base.
All right. What about, let's see, Travis Scott?
The guy from Fortnite. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh,
Dude.
we're talking 12-year-old white little kids who are coming from Fortnite to like all the way to 25. Like I said, mainly white, but we'll include we'll include every race on this one. But they're all usually male. This one tends to be a male group, mainly
Yeah.
hype beasts. I'll say they're hype beasts. There we go. That's a great word. Just hype beasts. That's Travis Scott's group.
Yeah.
Is the
All
hype
right.
beasts.
Kid Cudi.
One more, and then we'll just depressed individuals. People, anybody with mental issues, pretty much with depression. I
And
saw someone today at
who'd you
Walmart.
see?
I think this would be a good place to end it off, or well, the second to last conversation we have before we close it off.
All right.
For sure, we're gonna have to bleep out this person's name, but
All right. Cool, cool. Oh, wait. Should this be the last conversation since we have to do a lot of bleeping and then we'll end it?
second to last.
All right. For
This
sure.
is the only time we'll have to bleep their name, because I'll only their name once so that way we can bleep it. But I
All
saw
right.
a Walmart, bro.
What?
I know, right? Yeah, dude, it had been so long, dude. I
Dude, that's like
forgot
the
she
weirdest.
existed.
That's the like
No,
most random
and it's
coincidence
weird
ever.
because like, yeah, like I hadn't seen them in like 2+ years, and granted, like it's just like, oh yeah, yeah, I guess you live around here.
Yeah.
And it's like I vividly remember them saying, "It's like, yeah, I live in this area." A long time ago, I remember them vividly saying that they moved to that area, and I'm like, "Oh, great, I live close to you." And the worst part is, right? And this goes for anybody out there who meets someone after a long time of not seeing each other. You know, it was Walmart. Okay, so you know how Walmart getup is. When you go to Walmart, you're like, I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm just here to get in, get
I'm
out. I'm
just
not
here to
dressing
get
fancy.
my stuff and go.
Exactly. Here's how I was dressed, and I'm wearing the exact same thing now: a black oversized shirt, gym shorts, some tennis shoes. The Currys this time, not the LeBrons. But
Oh, okay.
mm,
Subtle
so
flex.
I'm just
Subtle flex.
okay, light flex. But I look horrible, right? No one should see me looking like this. Nobody I know, at least, because like I said before, you're going to Walmart. You're not there to impress.
You're going to
You're meant.
Walmart. You're not there to go on a date. It's pretty much like,
Okay
let's
to
be real.
dress awful. It's okay. For international viewers out there, nothing screams America like a Walmart. That is
or a
America
Target.
is Walmart. No, at Target
Yeah.
you can at least be. Can you hear that?
What is it, bro?
You hear like muffled music? Okay, I'm just
I
gonna
don't
keep
hear.
saying. But yeah, but anyway, I look terrible. I look horrible, and they're like, "Oh my god, no, hold on, I gotta do the voice right." If they ever listen to this, you know what? I should link it to them, so they could hear this. I should, you know what? I'm gonna link it to them. I'm gonna link the podcast to them later. But it's like, oh my god, Nelly, is that you? And I'm like, it just took me a second to like analyze. I'm like, oh snap, hey, how you doing? I'm like, crap, no one. It's like crap. I look terrible. Like this would go for anybody. Like if I'm friends with you and I've known it, like
Yeah.
even my best friend, if I were to see you at at a Walmart or like anywhere, right?
Hmm.
I want to look good. You want to look good. I'm pretty sure you could agree, right? Like if you meet
Yeah,
anyone
bro.
at a store or anything like that, you want to look at least decent, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, shoot, I look like a dad. I look like a middle-aged dad. And it's like with the gym shorts, the oversized T-shirt, and the tennis shoes, and I was like, shoot, I look awful. No one should be seeing me. No one that I know should be seeing me like this. It's like, oh my god. I'm like, great. Now this person's gonna think I look like this all the time. There goes
Dude,
another one.
honestly.
And now
Yeah.
everybody who's listening to this podcast right now knows that I look like that at home on the daily. So yeah, yeah, I look like that all the time with my. It's the Noe. I call it the Noe look. It's the oversized T-shirt, the gym shorts, and the shoes. Maybe sometimes I'll do sandals. Most of the times I'll do sandals. But if I'm gonna go out quick to like the 7-Eleven or to like a Walmart or something, I would take shoes. Dude,
Yeah.
7-Eleven. Can we talk about 7-Eleven for a bit? As the
All
last
right, go.
conversation, let's talk about 7-Eleven. What do you get at
Yeah.
7-Eleven?
Man, if I go to 7-Eleven, I'm getting some snacks, man. Just a little pit stop before I go on this little road trip. Sometimes I'll even go on a free slushy day, you know. Get a
Ever had
slushy, some Sour Patch Kids, some Cheetos, call it a day.
They added the Mexican Cheetos. The one, at
No
least the
way.
one close to me, they added Mexican Cheetos to where I'm at the
I'm
one
gonna have to
close to my house.
I'm gonna have to hit it up, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's like the first aisle when you walk into. First aisle, turn to the right. They're right there. Boom.
I'm gonna
Have you ever
have to
had the
pull up.
food in 7-Eleven though?
Dude, I've had it like maybe once or twice in my life.
What's your honest opinion on the 7-Eleven food?
7-Eleven food is so trash, bro.
What?
Yes, bro. Like, okay, look,
Opposite, dude.
you like the food there?
I
All right,
mean, I don't
what
love
I've had
it, but
is
it's.
what I've had is the pizza and the hot dog. That's it, and it's like
Hate the
I don't like.
pizza?
Yeah,
You hate the pizza? Dude, that's
yeah.
for $1. That's really good.
I honestly don't remember it like being that good.
They must. I think they might have changed the recipe because I'm the opposite. I like 7-Eleven food a lot.
Maybe it's because I ate it like back then, and it was just like pit stop, microwave to go food.
Well, oh, you got a microwave? No, you got to get the ones that they do fresh there. They do fresh pizzas now, and it's
Yeah,
weird.
cause the one I went to a long, long time ago, they just have it like sometimes they had it sitting there in like those heat machines, and like you could tell like just been there forever.
Yeah, it's kind of it's weird because like I feel like 7-Eleven's really step up its food game a
Hmm.
lot because now they have a bunch of stuff. They have the hot dogs and the pizza that's always been there. They have like legit buffalo wings and chicken wings, and they have boneless chicken wings, tiny
What?
tacos. Yeah, they have like the Jack in the Box tiny tacos.
No
They
way.
have
I'm
those,
gonna have to see what's up now.
and you know what the crazy thing is? All of it's like under $5, and this feels like I'm doing an ad for 7-Eleven. I'm not. I'm the
Hold
opposite.
on.
When
Let
I
me
go
just say this real
to
quick. Let me just say this. If NordVPN or 7-Eleven listens to this, sponsor us, bro. Sponsor us.
honest, we will do your ads for like, what do you think, half the price or 75% less, or half the price, 25% off. Do
Yep.
25, and then
25,
we'll negotiate.
25% off with a gas card.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and I want unlimited pizza because their pepperoni pizza is fire. I
Alright, for
want
sure.
no unlimited Slurpees. That's what we'll do.
Yeah.
We both want unlimited Slurpee cards. You hear that, 7-Eleven?
Yes. Drop the gas
It,
card. Just
we
give me
will put,
Slurpees
yeah. You know
and
what?
we're
You
good.
can put twice a year. You can put whatever guest you want on our podcast. We'll do it.
Yeah.
7-Eleven. We'll do it just for you. And it can be some random hobo on the street,
It could
or
be your
it
cousin.
can be someone. It can be your cousin. It can be someone everybody loves, like Tom Hanks. It can be somebody everybody hates, like Ted Cruz. We'll put them on here. We'll put them on here, and we'll ask them what their favorite 7-Eleven item is and their order. We'll do that just for you, and we'll even the thumbnail will be the 7-Eleven logo, just for you,
For real.
7-Eleven. But yeah, dude, you got to get on their food. Their food game has gone up a little bit.
I'm gonna have to
I
check it out.
enjoy their food, at least for the price. I'm like, for a dog, it's not like the best quality, you know? Because I mean, there's better pizzas out there than 7-Eleven, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm like, for $1 the slice, and for two slices, it's like $1.75.
Mm-hmm.
It's like for $1, that pizza slice is pretty good.
It's
Like,
smacking.
and for $2, the wings are really good. I never complain when I go to 7-Eleven. I usually get three things. I get my flaming hot munchies, which for the people that who don't know what munchies are, Frito Lay, the company that makes the chips, they decided we're gonna have our own Avengers Endgame, but with chips, and they put them all in a bag. They put Doritos, they put Sun Chips, they put Cheetos, and they put pretzels, all into the same bag of chips.
Yeah,
And it is the most
boy.
delicious thing of all time, especially when you
They
get the
really
flaming hot
said
ones, and you can.
they
They
really
really
said
said we're gonna
Avengers
be them.
Assemble, bruh.
Exactly. And anybody who says that those chips are disgusting, you're wrong. You can fight me. I'll meet you anytime, any place. You can tweet at me. You can at me anywhere you want. MySpace, face, um,
Whoever says,
the
bro,
Club Penguin
those are
forums.
nasty. Whoever says those are nasty, I really want to invite them over here and eat just a little bit of them and tell me that to my face
Exactly. But
because
yeah,
they
let me
obviously haven't
continue
tried them
my.
because they haven't tried them.
Yeah, but when I walk into the 7-Eleven, I get my bag of munchies. And I always make sure to get a good quality bag. I kind of try to feel the bag. Because
Feel the
sometimes I
bag, see
notice
which
what they
one's more
do,
full.
that not just that, but also I try to make sure that it has a decent amount of pretzels to the rest of the chips. Because sometimes I'll get a bag with way too many pretzels. And
Dude,
let's
I
be
hate that
honest,
too.
nobody likes the pretzels. Nobody likes the pretzels in there.
The pretzels
And
are in
if
there
anybody
just
wants
as
to,
like a little taste tester, you know?
if we when we decide to open up a PO box for our subs, we'll it would be nice, if one of my fans would, if one of our fans would send us, munchies, but without the pretzels. And that
Yes.
kind of kills it. That's the Hawkeye of the group.
Munchies without the pretzels, but I don't want the bag in a Ziploc bag. Just fill out the bags
Yeah,
for us.
fill up the munchie bags and put them put a paper clip on the top or something like that, to keep it being stale. I like how we're giving requests to like the three people that are listening to the podcast.
For
But I'm gonna start sending it out to more people, see what they think.
sure, for sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh my god, not I can't finish this order, can I? Hold on. Let me finish let me paint the scene. I walk in, the sound goes ding ding. I turn immediately to the right on first aisle. Scrunch down because for some reason they always hide the munchies. They always hide the munchies. It's like if it's not popular or anything. I go
It's like,
and there's always they hide them.
hmm
I don't know why. And then there's always more of the cheese ones than the flaming hot ones.
dude, I hate that.
No one likes the cheese ones.
You know
Maybe
what?
if you're a little child.
Maybe there's more cheese ones than flaming hot because a lot of people grab the flaming hot off the shelf,
Oh my god. You're right.
and that's how you know they don't like the
Yeah.
cheese ones.
So I gotta really dig my hand to go grab the munchies. The flaming hot ones to be specific. I go and I take it. I go all the way to the back of the 7-Eleven. Go to the Slurpee machine. I grab the extra large one. And I don't know about you, but I love to mix the different flavors. I feel like everybody does this, but I mix my flavors. I don't just get one singular flavor. I feel like that's dumb.
Yeah.
But first one's first. I always got to get blueberry. The blueberry has to be the base. I'll do cherry, and then I'll like stack it because there's different ones there. Some the Mountain Dew one, there's the lemon one, stuff like
Mountain
that.
Dew,
I'll
bro, is
mix whatever flavors. The Mountain Dew one's goated. I always put that one on the top because by the time I finish, all of the syrup from that one's melted.
hmm
But yeah, a Mountain Dew one is the one I always finish it off with. So then I go up to the top. I put in my a little code I have because I'm a 7-Eleven rewards member. As if I'm not fat enough. I have a 7-Eleven rewards. What's next? The McDonald's app.
I didn't
Shut
even
up
know
for
you could
anybody
get
who knows that
rewards.
I. Shut up for everybody who doesn't know that, or that everybody that knows that I have the McDonald's app. I want y'all to shut up. Okay. Yes, I know I'm fat. Okay. I have the McDonald's app. I have the Chick-fil-A app. I have DoorDash. I have Postmates. I have the Starbucks app. I have the Chili's app for some. Actually, no, not for some reason. I love Chili's, but but yeah. Anyways, I go up to the corner. I put in my code to get the rewards. I tell the guy, it's like, hey, can I get a slice of pepperoni pizza? It's like, sure thing, man. Good to see you again. Good to see you too, man. Gives me in the nice little triangle pizza box. He puts it in there. And he's like, your total is gonna come out to 684 or something like that. Usually, it's like, okay, here's my card, and then boom, I'm out. Ding ding, and I go home. I'll eat the pizza on the way though. I'll eat the pizza on the way home. But
Yeah,
that's my typical day at the 7-Eleven.
I feel it, bro.
7-Eleven is awesome. It's just so awesome.
7-Eleven is
But
cool.
yeah,
They got that good drink selection. They got a variety of snacks.
yeah. And from time to time, you'll find gems. You'll be like, oh, I didn't know this was here.
Yeah.
My sister likes the donuts from there for some reason. I don't know why. The donuts for sure. Yeah, just stay away from those.
Why?
I don't
What's
know
up with
what's up
the
with those
donuts?
donuts. Everything about those donuts screams artificial. First of all, it's not in. You know how like at a donut place, at a self-serve donut place, there's the little tongs. You open up the glass case. You take the piece of the donut with the tongs and you put it in the box or whatever. On 11, they don't do that. There's the glass box, and in there, each donut is individually wrapped in its plastic. That's
What?
a red flag to me. That's a red flag. It's a red flag to me. I don't like that. Yeah,
That's weird.
it's really weird. It's gonna cap it off for this podcast. How do you think we should end this, Abel? I don't know. You got any ideas?
I got some
What is
ideas.
it?
Ready?
What do you got? Okay, I think I know.
What am I gonna end it with, bro?
I don't know. Oh, I got an idea right here.
What?
I did. I can't believe I actually did it. I can't believe I did that.